Hello, Daniel Hale. I'm here to talk about why you all should play Pathfinder or role-playing games in general. This is Austin.
Yo.
James.
Hi.
Daniel. And Nathaniel behind the camera. So I've been playing role-playing games for about 3 years now, and it's given me a few different skills that I can use in real life, mainly in Pathfinder Society, where I GM and play. First thing it can do for you is give you creative thinking skills and quick thinking skills, because you have to come up with a character, come up with a whole backstory, concept, whether you want to be an old grizzled dwarf veteran who looks after the young kids, and a poncy elf wizard who thinks he's better than everyone else because he's lived 300 years, and all of you are a bunch of children that he has to take care of and make sure you don't die. You also be creative thinking because you can run up against certain situations that you're not expecting. You get into combat, things go wrong. You got to think of new ways to go. You come up to a puzzle you never heard before. You got to come up with a creative solution to solve the puzzle. It can also teach you teamwork skills. You play with a group of friends, and you've got to strategize with them to survive combat. You got to know where they are at all times during combat, know who's hurting, know who needs help, know the things you can do together to get out of the combat alive. You got to solve the puzzles, use teamwork, strategize with each other. Each one come up with maybe a part of the solution. That way, it's not all on one person, which it works in a job because you got to work together as a team in a job, same as in the game. It can help you with your organizational skills. There's a lot of things you got to keep track of in role-playing games. You got your health, where your team is on the field, enemy positions. Outside the game, you got character sheets to write down information to help you organize it. You got in Pathfinder Society, you have chronicle sheets that you get at the end of every session that you got to keep track of. You got to fill them out. Usually, you keep them in a binder such as this. That way you don't lose track of it, because if you don't have your chronicles, then you have no way to show that you actually have that character, and then you can't play your character. There's a lot of information on the sheet that you got to keep track of. You got simple math skills, because you got to make your rolls and know what you're adding to the modifier, such as your strength or dexterity, plus any miscellaneous bonuses you might have from a spell, a class feature from your class, such as fighters in Pathfinder getting weapon training, which makes them give additional modifiers to their hit and damage. Also, you got to know your armor class, which tells you how often you get hit, and all those bonuses and stuff add up to, can go up to some crazy numbers, high numbers. You got to know the way everything you pick in the thing balances out, the way they interact together, the way they work together. And it also teaches you social skills, like how to get along with people, because in Pathfinder Society, you never know who you're going to have at the table. So it's a good way to learn how to get along with different groups of people, usually a mixture of men and women, all races, all ethnicities, all manners of wealth. And you go to conventions in it that helps you meet new people, learn how to speak to new people, helps you make friends, which is good for work, because then you know how to get along easier with your fellow coworkers, because you have experience getting along with new people that you don't know before. So, as I said, role-playing games can help you learn new skills, organizational skills, creative thinking skills, quick thinking skills, math skills, organizational skills. These are all skills that are necessary for life, and they're good to know for the workplace as well, and they will help you get along better in real life. And I've learned all these skills through my 3 years or so playing D&D, and